What's going on, guys? It's Nicky Mose here. Got a video for you. Having trouble with my tire. As you can see, ran over like a wire or something that stuck into the side, and I patched it out. Now I'm having an issue where the bead is not staying on the tire. So it's a fairly new machine. The tires are still very good condition. So these are tubeless tires. So what I'm going to do is just put a tube inside of it and kind of show you guys how I do it. So I don't know how long it's going to last for. I haven't done this before on any other tires. So if you subscribe, you can kind of follow along, and I'll give you guys an update on this and see how it's holding up. I am going to clean up this tire plug too. But I know for a fact when it was going flat and I went to go fill it up, the leak was coming from the bead. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was riding on it flat for a little bit too. You can kind of see like the wear on the wall of the tire. And it's just about that time, because when you got a flat tire, you get uneven cuts. You get reduced handling capabilities. Like I could really feel it on hills and stuff like that also, where I'm just having trouble with any sort of like handling. So we're gonna go ahead and change it out. All right, so we got our vice grip on here. I got a 19 socket on. And then there's gonna be this grease bearing here. I'm just gonna slide this back on and put that to the side. Alright, now we got our tires, so I'm gonna move you guys over here and kind of go through the next steps. So you got your tire off, you got your shaft off. The side of the tire that has this like valve on it, the bead was kind of stuck to it, so what I did was that I just flipped it like this and then stood on the tire and de-beaded it. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the stem. I don't plan on using this again. My time is more valuable than trying to save it. I'd rather just buy another one. So by any means, I'm just gonna take this off. Got myself a wrench here. Trying to keep it like pried away from the valve, so I got some room to work here. And what I'm gonna do is just cut off the valve. There's like a little mushroom tip on the inside of the wheel. Get your vice grips. Use it to grip, kind of just work it off. All right. Where'd it go? That is what was inside the little tip. So this should be able to come out like that. I'm gonna use a vice grip to grip this, because I don't want to cut my finger. Alright, it's pretty flush. If we need to change that, we'll change that, but we are ready to go. So we're gonna flip this over and kind of get the inner tube back on here so we can get back to cutting that grass. So I think what I'm gonna do here is start with the stem first. So kind of just push down on the bead and slide it right underneath there. Then I'm just gonna work the rest of the tube. Make sure that's like in there good. All right, so we're just gonna manipulate this to where it'll go in. we took out the valve stem. We went ahead and put the inner tube in the tubeless tire. We didn't take the tire off at all. This was an inner tube install without, we debeaded the tire obviously on both ends, but we did not remove the tire. This, in my opinion, is going to be the easiest way, especially if you've never removed a tire before, don't know how to, or if you're not really good at it. Now, was this a perfect install? No. Do I really care? No. Because if I really cared, I would have just got a new tire and had a tire shop put it on. I did damage the rim a little bit, but because this rim's responsibility is not to hold air anymore, it's the tube's responsibility, it's kind of irrelevant. And yeah, I just plan on using tubes regardless going forward. I feel like they're just the better option rather than tubeless. There's not a lot of weight that goes on these tires. You know, the front of zero turns, like any residential zero turn, the front end is no more than like what, 60 pounds maybe. So there's not a lot of weight to like be put on this anyway. So to try to save a tubeless tire is kind of worthless to me. It's gonna go flat anyway, and it's a lot better if it goes flat when it's a tube, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and that's basically my rant. There's not really much to it. I'm gonna go ahead and slide that back on there, and then go ahead and let me flip you guys around real quick. So we're just gonna put this on the same way that we took it off. I recommend that you kind of lube up your bearings before you put this back on. Me, it's the end of the season almost, and you know, I'm gonna be doing year-end maintenance anyway. I've been doing maintenance all year round, so, but if you're not on top of your maintenance, stay on top of your maintenance. That being said, we are going to set this down like this. Kind of just line up your holes. Me personally, big fan of the vice grips. My favorite tool, vice grips. Because there's nothing more that I hate more than constantly switching out sockets because you don't know what size it is. Give that a couple ugga-duggas, and you guys are all set. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to the gas station or whatever. Go ahead, give her some airs. Alright, so we're at the gas station here. I thought I might as well just show you. This is the problem. This is the tire that we had a problem with. And as you can see, there's no bubbles coming out of the rim or the wheel right now. You can even check the other side. I'm not hearing any hissing or anything. All the water came out the tire that we had in there. And that's kind of how I check to see if anything's leaking or not. So I mean, obviously bubbles came out when it was oozing out, but it didn't continue. The tire's full. Our plug is looking good right there. So that's how you fix a tubeless tire. How I'm gonna fix mine. Like I said earlier in the video, if you want to subscribe, follow along. You guys will know if I get a flat on the left side of the zero turn eventually. So if that's gonna be the case, you know, we'll fix it a couple more times maybe. If we keep on having issues or having bad luck on running over stuff, then hey, I guess we're gonna have to go flat free, spend the extra buck, and just get the whole shebang. And of course, you know, we'll be doing a review on that product if we ever get to that point. But I want you guys to stay tuned for the backpack blower that I got recently. We're going to be doing I already installed it, but I'll be doing a review for you guys. It's honestly not hard to install. I'll even take it apart probably and put it back together for you guys, just to show you how easy it is in real time. It's going to be a lot easier than this. So if you're into that, go ahead and subscribe, follow along, and we'll see you in the next one.